Oh, Prestige family, let me tell you something. If you, if you, if you like, believe in shortcuts. If you like, think life is one of those movies where the main character just wakes up and boom, money is flowing, success is pouring, and respect is automatic. If that's your mindset, I have one thing to tell you. It will shock you. In fact, life will personally organize a reality check for you. And that reality check, it does not bounce. See, I met someone recently, and this conversation made me realize something that would change the way you see success and in every aspect of life, especially in that communication aspect, business, life in general. So sit down, grab something to drink, and open your ears because this one will touch you. So I was speaking with this auntie, a Nigerian, of course. Let's just call her an acquaintance. She looked like she was in her mid 50s, my guess, Very sharp woman. We got talking and she mentioned she was a real estate agent. I said, "Oh, nice, real estate agent." She said, "But I want to start a business, I want to start a cash flow business." Now, when a Nigerian says cash flow business, they don't mean any small profit here and there. They mean money must be entering every day, every hour, every minute, every second if possible. I could tell she was talking from, real estate, you have to kind of wait every other month and stuff. So she wants something flowing faster. So I asked her what kind of business she was thinking of, and she said she wanted to sell consumer goods. Things like Coca-Cola, small everyday things that people will always buy. I nodded, okay, that sounds good. But of course, if you know me well, if you know me personally, added one small statement, one innocent sentence. I meant no harm. I thought it was just common knowledge. I said, but everyone has to pay their dues. Oh, that's when everything changed. Everything. She frowned. She said, "I hate that word." I said, "Word is a phrase." No, I hate that phrase. I was surprised. Hate. That's a strong word. So I asked her why. She said, "Not everyone has to pay their dues." She said, "Look at Donald Trump. He didn't pay his dues. He was just a spoiled brat who benefited from privilege." I said, "Eh?" I said, "Auntie, calm down now." You could just feel the emotions of that. Now, don't get me wrong. I understood where she was coming from, but not all the way. I can't claim all the way. See, but some people, in with respect to the Trump thing, some people are born into wealth. Some inherit businesses. Some don't have to hustle the way others do. But I disagreed in general with the idea that anyone in life escapes paying dues. We went back and forth. I said, okay, maybe Trump didn't suffer in the way we imagined struggling entrepreneurs do. But do you really think he has never faced challenges? Do you think every billionaire you see today has not had their own version of struggle? You see, it's a mindset thing. The debate got so interesting that more people joined in. At some point, I realized something. This woman wasn't just arguing just for the sake of argument or just for argument's sake. She was speaking from a place of pain. It took me a good old seconds to find out. You see, when she first moved to the US, she started telling me the story. She had big dreams, huge aspirations, but every time she shared them, the people around her would laugh. The people she was staying with, people she lived with, people they would say slow down. They told her you have to pay your dues like everyone else. Now imagine this. She was ambitious, she was ready to work hard, but instead of encouragement, all she got was discouragement. It's no wonder why she felt I was talking discouragement, but hey, I got what I deserved. And when this wasn't advice, listen, when this wasn't advice from successful people, oh no, These were people who, by themselves, they're still struggling, as a matter of fact. So they had tried different things, they failed. So instead of supporting her, they projected their own limitations onto her. So they made the phrase "pay your dues" sound like suffer before you succeed, instead of what it actually means, which is earn your success. At that moment, it clicked. Her problem wasn't with the phrase itself, or word as she called it. It was with the way it had been used to hold her back in the past. Or she felt like they were haters, or she felt like she didn't think they were ignorant. She thought they were intentionally trying to hold her back. And before we continue, Prestige family, do me a favor. If you're enjoying this conversation, please hit the like. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications, subscribe, follow everywhere. Don't just watch and go, please. Okay. Now the rule, as you know, is engagement. Now back to my story. I told her, "Auntie, I understand now. You're not fighting the concept of earning success. You're fighting the people who misuse the idea to kill your ambition." And she sighed and then nodded. She said, "Exactly." I was like, wow. But I had to bring her back to reality. I said, "Look, I get it. These people were wrong. But let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? No matter what business you start, even your cash flow business, you will still pay your dues. And it's not fun. Just like it's probably not fun in real estate." She wanted to argue, but I'll give her an example. I said, "You think selling Coca-Cola or consumer goods is easy, right? Let's say you open a shop. Do you know how much work it takes to keep that shop running?" She went, "Oh, it's just overhead." Is it not just overhead? I was like, "Yeah, it is. That just overhead. Do you know how many people that have failed in retail business because they underestimate how competitive it is? Do you know that even in real estate, where you might close one big deal every other month, maybe no deals for years," it's what it sounded like to me, "it takes time to build a reputation and network. Every business is tough. If you think you will start today and begin cashing out tomorrow consistently without doing the work or without going through some challenges, you have something else coming. The challenges is actually a beautiful thing." She was quiet. For the first time, she was really thinking. No, she was still arguing, but I thought this whole conversation reminded me of something very important. Words are powerful, but the way we understand them is even more powerful. Many people don't struggle in communication because they lack hearing. They can hear you, or they lack knowing how to talk. They struggle because one phrase, one bad experience, one wrong piece of advice poisoned their mindset. And this is why active listening is so important. People would say, they roll off their tongue so easily, communication is key. But let me tell you, active listening is the real key. If you don't take time to truly understand where someone is coming from, you will never have meaningful conversations. Many of us listen to reply, not to understand. And that's why we keep having the same arguments, the same misunderstandings, and the same problems over and over and over and over and over again. Look, let me not talk too much. Okay? I want to hear from you on this topic, if you don't mind. But before you drop your comments, Prestige family, before you drop your comments, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. I'm watching you. Don't just disappear, okay? Now, here's my question. I have a question. Do you think it's possible to succeed in life without paying your dues? Or do you believe that some people truly escape the struggle? It's a trick question. I want you to think very well about it. Let's argue in the comments. I'll be right back.
It's your love that I've been missing. And I saw your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. We done enough.